What if I told you a tiny, often forgotten spice, smaller than your fingertip, could reignite your body's spark and awaken a powerful, natural response in just 60 seconds? Imagine, no matter your age, your current health status, or past frustrations, a single bite could start bringing back the vigor you thought was gone forever. I know it sounds almost unbelievable, but stick with me, because what I'm about to share could genuinely transform your daily experience. My name is Dr. Ethan Thorne. For over 3 decades, I've poured my energy into helping men, especially those over 60, reclaim what the passing years and the demands of modern life have subtly taken from them. I'm talking about confidence, healthy circulation, vibrant energy, and that deep sense of feeling like your true self again. This isn't about expensive prescriptions or fleeting fads. It's about tapping into your body's inherent wisdom when you provide it with the right support. And here's the fascinating part. The answer isn't some cutting-edge discovery or a complicated new device. It's a common spice hiding in plain sight, something your ancestors likely used for intimacy, and now modern science is confirming its incredible power, far beyond what anyone imagined. The funny thing is, you've probably walked right past it in your kitchen countless times, completely unaware of its hidden potential. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal how simply chewing this one spice for just 60 seconds can help open up your blood pathways, ease the stress that's silently impacting your natural vitality, combat oral issues that can hinder circulation, and promote deeper rest so your body can naturally rebalance its internal systems. I'll walk you through each step, and by the end, I promise you'll know exactly how to use it and what exciting changes you can expect in your first week, 2 weeks, and month. Before we dive into this potent approach, please take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of the practical health insights I create specifically for men like you. And if this message resonates with you, just drop a 1 in the comments below. If it doesn't, type 0 so I can better understand how to serve our community. All right, let's get to the core of this amazing discovery, because understanding its unique power is key. The secret lies in a natural compound nestled within each tiny piece, known as eugenol. This single ingredient is what initiates better blood flow, helps your internal pathways relax, and encourages your body to respond with the vigor it once had, perhaps even more. Let me explain the mechanics. 1. Eugenol, the hidden gem that makes it all work. I vividly recall a patient looking me straight in the eye and saying, "Doc, I just want to feel like me again." He wasn't talking about physical appearance or athletic feats. He was speaking about intimacy, self-assurance, and that quiet, inner strength a man possesses when his body functions as it should. That powerful moment propelled me to explore natural alternatives. And time and again, my research led me back to this remarkable compound, eugenol. Eugenol is found in high concentrations within cloves. When you gently chew a single clove, or maybe 2, the natural oils released are packed with this extraordinary substance. But eugenol doesn't just stay in your mouth. It quickly enters your bloodstream through the delicate tissues there, almost instantly. What happens next is truly remarkable. Eugenol acts as a natural opener for your blood vessels. This means it helps them relax and widen, especially those tiny, often stubborn vessels that supply your most intimate areas. After a certain age, these vessels can become less flexible and more rigid. That's why blood doesn't flow as freely as it once did. Eugenol works like a gentle internal massage for your arteries, subtly clearing the pathways and allowing blood to circulate without restriction. It's not forced or artificial. It's simply a natural restoration of your body's effortless function. What makes this even more impactful is eugenol's ability to boost the production of nitric oxide. This is the very same compound that certain well-known medications try to replicate. But this isn't about synthetic chemistry, it's pure biology. And it's happening naturally without the unwanted side effects, the headaches, or that post-medication slump. Many men describe a subtle warmth, a feeling of renewed circulation returning within minutes. It's a gentle but profound sensation. And if one compound can do all that, imagine what this spice does to the silent stress that's been eroding your natural vitality for years. Let's explore that next. If you're finding this information helpful so far, please type 2 in the comments. 2. Why power fades after 60 and how clove helps fight back. I've had countless men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s come into my office, looking down, speaking in hushed tones, all sharing the same concern. It's just not working like it used to. And I always reassure them. This isn't a personal failing. There's no shame in it. It's simply how our bodies evolve. As we get older, the tiny blood vessels essential for intimate function tend to narrow and lose their elasticity. Years of ongoing stress, processed foods, internal inflammation, and less physical activity all start to take their toll. The outcome? Blood doesn't flow with the same vigor. And without that vital surge of blood, a strong, natural response becomes incredibly challenging. But here's the crucial part most medical professionals rarely mention. These changes aren't set in stone. They can be reversed. This is precisely where clove steps in, making it an incredibly valuable ally for older men. Remember eugenol, that compound we just discussed. Not only does it help relax your blood vessels, but it also aids in restoring the flexibility to their inner linings. Picture it like gently clearing and smoothing out an old, constricted pipe. Suddenly, the flow becomes easier, fuller, and goes exactly where it needs to. Some of my patients have shared that after just a couple of weeks of consistently using this method, they started waking up with that familiar morning vigor for the first time in ages. Not because of a pill, not because of a miracle, but because their internal pathways finally had the chance to function optimally again. That's the true beauty of this natural approach. It doesn't force your body. It simply empowers it to return to its natural, intended state. But here's a critical insight. Even with perfect blood flow, one unseen force can shut everything down before it even begins. And chances are, it's been silently working against you for decades. Let's uncover it next. 3. How to use the 60-second clove method, step by step. Tell me, what's one health challenge you've been working to overcome? Share in the comments. You know, the most effective solutions are often the simplest. And this method I'm about to share has helped so many of my mature patients rediscover their inner strength. No prescriptions, no awkward clinic visits, no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Just a small, deliberate action you can perform right in your own home. And the best part, it takes only 1 minute. Here's the exact routine I recommend to my patients. Take 2 or 3 whole cloves, not the powdered kind, but the whole, dried pieces. Organic is ideal, but any good quality clove will work well. Place them between your back teeth, where your chewing power is strongest. Gently bite down until you feel them crack open. And here, the key, don't rush. Allow the natural oils to spread across your tongue and the inside of your mouth. Breathe calmly through your nose. Stay relaxed. For the first 30 seconds, simply hold those broken pieces in your mouth. Let your saliva blend with the released oils. You might notice a distinct, warm sensation. Yes, it's intense, but that's a positive sign. It means the eugenol is being absorbed through the sensitive membranes inside your mouth, heading directly into your bloodstream. Then slowly begin to chew, not forcefully, just enough to fully break down the clove. Keep it in your mouth for another 30 seconds, allowing the oils to continue mixing with your saliva. That's it. You can either swallow the remaining pieces or spit them out. Both are perfectly fine. What makes this method so potent is how quickly it starts to work. Some men report feeling a difference within minutes. Their minds feel clearer. They feel more grounded and present in their bodies. But chewing cloves isn't just about circulation and energy. It also unlocks something many men over 60 desperately need, but might not even realize they're missing. Let's discuss that next. What's your biggest takeaway from this method so far? Let me know. 4. When to use this technique for optimal benefits. One of the most common questions I get, usually after a man has tried the clove method for the first time and felt that unmistakable warmth, is, when should I use it to get the best results? And the truth is, timing can make all the difference. Like any powerful tool, it's not just about doing it, it's about when you choose to do it. Think of this as fine-tuning an instrument. You want everything in harmony, your hormonal balance, your nervous system, your blood flow. For many of my patients, the evening is the ideal time. About an hour before bedtime, as the day winds down and your mind begins to settle, chewing cloves at this moment helps to calm your nervous system and prepare your body for deeper, more restorative sleep. And this isn't just about rest. Profound, healing sleep is when your body produces the most vital male hormones. That's your foundational support. Nighttime use sets a positive tone for the following day. Improved energy, sharper focus, and yes, stronger morning vitality. But don't overlook the morning either. Using this method first thing on an empty stomach can help kickstart circulation and establish a calm yet alert feeling for your day. Some men prefer to use it before workouts or walks. Others choose to use it before intimate moments, around 30 to 45 minutes beforehand, for that enhanced sense of presence, connection, and endurance. The key is to listen to your body and be consistent. Daily use builds momentum over time. This isn't a quick fix. It's a consistent investment in your overall vitality. And if you're wondering how such a simple action can lead to such profound changes, it helps to understand what might be holding your body back in the first place. There's a silent force most men never suspect, and it's been draining your strength from the inside out. Let's expose it next. Have you ever felt that silent force at play? Share your thoughts below. 5. But that's just the beginning. Let's talk about stress. I can't tell you how many good men I've sat across from. Men who eat well, stay active, even follow all the right health advice, but still feel like something is off. Their energy is low. Their desire comes and goes, and when it comes to intimacy, their bodies just don't respond the way they used to. That's when I ask them one simple question: how's your stress? The room usually falls quiet. They sigh. And then I hear the truth. Worries about finances, health, relationships, aging. It's a heavy burden, and most don't realize just how much that constant, silent pressure is diminishing their natural power from the inside out. You see, ongoing stress floods your body with cortisol, a hormone designed to help you in brief moments of danger, not to remain elevated all day, every day. But in today's world, many men over 60 are living in a near-constant state of tension. And here's the challenging part: cortisol and vital male hormones cannot coexist at high levels. When one rises, the other tends to fall sharply. That means the more stress you carry, the less natural vitality your body can produce, and the weaker your intimate responses become. This is where clove becomes more than just a circulation enhancer. It actually helps regulate your body's stress response. The compound beta-caryophyllene, found in cloves, connects with receptors in the brain that signal comfort and tranquility. In just minutes, you may experience a release of tension in your chest, a new clarity in your mind, a letting go of pressure that's been accumulating for years. And as cortisol levels decrease, your natural vitality can finally begin to rise again, naturally, without being forced. You may start feeling more like your authentic self, perhaps without even noticing the shift at first, but it's a very real change. And there's another powerful benefit that comes from this stress relief. One that works quietly while you sleep, and it might just be the missing piece in your hormonal rebalancing. Let's talk about that next. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by stress, type yes in the comments. 6. Chewing cloves equals better sleep equals more vitality. If there's one consistent pattern I've observed with my older patients, it's this: the moment sleep quality declines, everything else starts to unravel. You can eat perfectly, exercise regularly, take every supplement imaginable, but if your sleep is fragmented, your body's natural systems don't stand a chance. That's because most of your hormone production, your body's repair work, and your healing processes happen at night, specifically during deep, uninterrupted sleep cycles. But how many men over 60 truly get that kind of rest anymore? So many tell me they lie awake at 2:00 a.m., staring at the ceiling, their minds racing. Or they fall asleep quickly, but wake up multiple times during the night, never feeling truly refreshed. And then they wonder why their energy is low, why desire feels like a distant memory, or why they just can't get going with the same drive they once had. The answer, more often than not, is poor quality sleep. That's where cloves come in, not just as a circulatory aid, but as a powerful supporter for your nervous system. The compounds in cloves, especially eugenol and beta-caryophyllene, don't just relax blood vessels. They also help calm the part of your brain that orchestrates your sleep cycle. When chewed in the evening, about an hour before bed, cloves can help guide you into a deeper, more stable sleep. Many men tell me they start dreaming vividly again. They wake up with greater mental clarity, more energy, and very often with stronger morning vitality. That's not a coincidence. That's your body's natural power doing its essential work again. So if you've been struggling to feel rested or wondering why your drive and edge have diminished, start paying close attention to your sleep habits. Because improving that one area can send a ripple of positive change throughout your entire system. But cloves don't stop there. What if I told you that even your gums, the health of your mouth, could be silently impacting your intimate strength? Let's uncover that surprising connection next. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to getting good sleep? Share with us. 7. Oral health issues could be impacting your intimate strength. Cloves help here too. It might sound unusual at first, but I've witnessed it too many times to overlook. A man walks into my office complaining of low energy, diminished intimate function, and no clear explanation for why. His blood pressure seems fine, his lab results are decent, but then I ask one simple question. How's your dental health? And that's when the truth emerges. Bleeding gums, receding gum lines, persistent bad breath. Most men never imagined that what's happening in their mouth could be influencing what's happening in their bedroom. But the science is clear. It's all intricately connected. Your mouth serves as a direct pathway to your body's circulatory system. When you have gum issues, whether you're aware of it or not, bacteria from your mouth can enter your bloodstream. They travel throughout your body, creating a silent inflammation that harms the very blood vessels responsible for intimate function. It's like trying to push water through a hose that's clogged with debris. The pressure might be there, but nothing flows through cleanly. Studies have even indicated that men with advanced gum issues are up to 70% more likely to experience challenges with intimate function. That's not a mere coincidence. That's biological reality. Now, this is where cloves become more than just a helpful spice. They become a daily cleansing ritual. Clove oil is one of nature's most potent natural purifiers. When you chew whole cloves, those beneficial compounds immediately get to work. They begin neutralizing harmful bacteria in your mouth before they can ever reach your bloodstream. It's fast, effective, and you can often feel it working, sometimes with just a single chew. It's one of the simplest yet most frequently overlooked steps in restoring comprehensive body health. And when your mouth is clean, your blood flows more purely too. But now that your vessels are opening, your internal vitality is improving, and your systems are running more smoothly, what should you anticipate next? Let me guide you through what happens week by week once you commit to this powerful habit. What's one small change you're ready to make for your health? Let us know in the comments. 8. What to expect in 7, 14, and 30 days. One of the most rewarding aspects of working with mature men is observing the transformation in their expressions over time. I'll never forget one man in his late 60s. He arrived feeling exhausted, skeptical, and embarrassed about what he felt he had lost. We began the Clove method together, and I simply asked him to be consistent for just 1 month. After only 1 week, he called and shared, "Doc, something's happening. I feel more alert in the mornings." That was just the beginning. In the first 7 days, most men notice subtle shifts. A gentle warmth throughout their body, a clearer mind, slightly deeper sleep, a bit more motivation to move or take a walk. It's not dramatic, but it's there, and it's the signal that your body is starting to respond. By day 14, things often accelerate. Energy levels increase. Mornings feel different, more vibrant. Sometimes, with the return of something you haven't felt in years, spontaneous morning vigor. It's not magic. It's your circulation coming back online and your natural vitality beginning to whisper again. By day 30, many men tell me they feel like a completely different person. Not only does their intimate vitality return with greater consistency and strength, but their self-assurance shifts. They carry themselves with renewed confidence. Their partners often notice the change. Even if intimate activity hasn't fully resumed yet, the connection, the emotional presence, begins to rebuild. And that's the true objective, to feel like your authentic self again. To live in a body that feels vibrant and alive, not stalled or shut down. But remember, this is just the beginning. Because once you unlock this inner strength, the real question becomes, how do you maintain it and protect it for years to come? In our final message, let's discuss how to transform this simple habit into a lasting foundation for lifelong vitality. What's one thing you're looking forward to experiencing as your vitality returns? Conclusion: the strength you've been waiting to feel again. I've spent over 30 years sitting with men just like you. Men who quietly bear the weight of diminishing energy, lost confidence, and the underlying fear that their best days might be behind them. But I promise you this, they're not. This one simple habit, chewing a few cloves for 60 seconds, can do far more than just improve blood flow. It calms your nervous system, restores profoundly restful sleep, reignites your natural vitality, and even cleanses your mouth to protect your overall well-being and your intimate health. I've witnessed it awaken dormant circulation, bring back natural desire, and most importantly, help men reclaim their true selves. If you've made it this far, your body is already signaling its readiness for change, and now you know exactly what to give it. The decision rests with you. You can keep hoping for a miracle, or you can start building one with your own hands. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Start tonight and let your inner strength return, one day at a time. If you got something valuable from this video, please share the most important thing you learned in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button.